Hi everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome. You're at your home, your happy place. Thank you for joining me today. Today's video is going to be fun, I hope, but I want to remind you always that it's not about this room and it's not about my colors or the exact items, it's the idea. So I am gonna do my laundry room in a very fun theme right now, but you could do that in any room in your home. If you're not so brave and you don't want to do something quite so thematic in your family room or foyer, some of the best ideas for doing it would be a powder room, a guest bedroom, and of course, places like a laundry room, or if you have a lower level rec area, that's always another place where you can just be a little bit more free with your design. And I wanted to concentrate on something that it's kind of, I think it's got a bad rap, but I don't know, maybe it deserves it. And that's collections. So I have racked my brain trying to think of what people collect. I've always thought of myself as not a collector. I thought it was kind of, I don't know. I just thought, what are you doing? You're just, you know, I could hear it. Oh, that's a dust trap, you know, having all this stuff that you have to dust all the time, things like that. And then eventually started realizing, oh my gosh, I do collect, and I collect a lot of things I shouldn't be. Like I have a real weakness, you know, for dishes, but those aren't out all the time. What other collections? Okay, so going back to a long time ago, I would say I became a collector of music boxes. I think people, you know, you find something and you're just like, oh my goodness, I never saw anything like this before. I love it. One thing I loved about collections is it is something that people can purchase for you for special occasions. So I am going to do this room in a collection, and you've seen parts of it before. What you will see people suggest is try to keep your collections in one spot. They have a much higher impact. Really, you guys will have to tell me, if you're a collector of any item, what it is that you collect. The only thing that comes to mind for me outside of what I've collected are salt and pepper shakers. And I think a lot of people collect those because, well, first of all, they're cute. And then if you can get into themes like all animals, or maybe it's, you know, like I like coastal, maybe you pick them up when you travel, like people pick up shot glasses and things like that. So what are you going to do with all those salt and pepper shakers, you know? First of all, you got to make sure that your collections don't overwhelm. If you've got too many, you can transfer them in and out like every month. Let's bring another set out. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. My collection is very unique, and it's not going to look good in just any room. So I'm going to, without further ado, let's see it. Vintage Bathing Beauties. Now again, remember, you don't have to be into this. Just imagine it's your collection, whatever it is, as I start to put this little room together. I'm using my laundry room just because my laundry room's large. I've never decorated a laundry room before this house. I didn't have one that was set up in any kind of pretty way at all. This one has display areas, it has wall space for hanging things, and it happens to be the place where we walk in from outside anytime. Because it's connected to the garage and it's connected to a garden porch. So I'm going to start over here with our built-in, and I'm going up above those baskets to just use that one little shelf, and I'm going to add some fun decor. I'm using her. Okay, so my collection is a bunch of these gals, but they come in different sizes. She's the big one. Yeah, she's the biggest one. I've never seen one this big, and I'm pretty sure I must have gotten her at, yep, Home Goods. Oh my goodness, you guys, the prices. So maybe if I didn't say this, the first time I found one of these was at Home Goods, and I fell in love. That was not a big one. And this time of year, they only come out this time of year. You'll see maybe 2 or 3 in a store sometimes. And if it's something you love, pick it up. You can Google them. I Google them as vintage bathing beauties, and you can find them on eBay. Amazon has some. This one was only $30. And when I tell you the prices of some of the smaller ones, you'll go, wow, what a deal. So, but it's not a deal if you don't love it. Let me show you her up close. She's got painted fingernails. She's got a little lace on the top of her swimsuit, that cute little hat, and that sweet cut. Okay, I'm gonna climb up. So obviously I'm going for a summer look in here, and I am not buying anything new. So while it may not be perfect, it's using what I have to kind of get a feeling. When I decorate, I'm going for a feeling. Okay, this next piece, I don't know if it's coastal. I just think it's cute, and it's a nice, you know, it's lifted up, so it's going to take up some of that back space. I do have something that might be going in there, and I'll show it at the end. I don't think it's going to get in there today. All right. This is the piece I was talking about. This is a poster. It's got French on it. She's a vintage beauty with a greyhound. And I just haven't, I'm not sure if I have a frame for her or not. She looks so cute down there. So I'm hoping once I get it framed, I'm not sure if I'll hang it, but I was pretty much thinking I'm going to put it inside that shelf that we are just now looking at. Isn't that cute? You can probably find these kind of things at Home Goods or some of the other stores that, I mean, I don't know if I got this at Pier 1. Who knows? I've had it for a very long time. I just love, again, a lot of this coastal with the nautical roping. I love that. And then these are like, I mean, they are not natural as far as the colors go. In a way, they remind me of sea glass, but obviously it's little pieces of driftwood. And most of them are natural colored, but there's a few in here that have some blues and greens. I'll get you close up in a minute. I am going to go upstairs to my vast collection of summer hats. I love to have a summer hat hanging down here for when I go outside. I really do use them for, you know, the protection from the sun. Okay, if you saw, one of these days I'm going to do my closet. I want to. I tell you that, and I never get there, but I just went up there, and I just love hats, and summer hats especially. So I brought down 3. I'll let you guys help me pick out which one. This one, I was trying to think of some that looked a little bit more vintage. So this one with that cut in the back, plus because it's over there with that black and white, maybe that's a good choice. And it doesn't matter what it looks like on me, but I can't resist. Let's see. Oh yeah, well it does matter because I want some coverage. So that's a great one. Love it. See, I'm gonna pose. All right, let's see what she looks like over here. I don't know. We'll do a couple more and then we'll figure it out. This one, I did, if you can believe it, I don't have a pink. I have nothing pink. But I had this which has, you know, the same family in it. And again, I was looking for that look. So most of the girls I have little bows on their hats. So I thought I'd try that one. Let's see, is that where the bow goes in the back? I think so, but I don't know. Because I see that in the front. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's the back. Oh, I had it on wrong. Always look for the label. Oh my gosh, what a cute little hat. Does it make you want to buy some? I'll link some below. I have bought, most of my hats are a brand I love, but this is not one of them. But I usually find them at TJ Maxx. But I have bought them from Amazon, so I will find some. Okay, and then the last one. I only brought 3 down. Oh, I didn't hang it for you. Let's see. There's a little bit more contrast here. And then this one's picking up a little bit of the basket up there. Okay. And this last one, I just picked because, I don't know, I liked it. So, I mean, they're all perfectly wonderful for protecting you from the sun. So let's see. I feel like that one gets completely lost. Yeah, I know that one's out. So now it's down to white and black, which this one's probably getting a little lost too. I don't know, not minding that. Here, let's do that way. What also may have some impact on which hat I choose would be the pillows that I put down here, or a long pillow. I'd love to put a long pillow. I haven't really got a pillow that's specific for this. I'm gonna have to go through my pillows and just pick something for now. A lot of times when I do stuff like this, you know, it's on a whim, and that's what happened. I don't even know what I was doing in here. I think I was just taking out the Easter, and the next thing I know, I must have ran across one of those girls, and I thought, oh, she'd look cute in here. And then I found some of the others, and I decided to go for it. So this wasn't pre-planned. It's kind of whimsical for me. And so I don't know, this may not end well today. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that one up there right now. And I'll keep this as a backup. And it doesn't mean I won't find more, because I have so many. All right. I love that shelf. I think that was, I want to say that was from, I don't know now. Now I think it was Pier 1 the more I look at it, because it totally looks like a beach. I keep that mirror there. I think I had something over it at Easter. Oh yeah, I had a little frame with a rabbit. So when I don't, it's typically just a eucalyptus or some kind of wreath on it. So I'm just gonna put a couple things up here. Not sure if I'm gonna hang anything. So let me get some more bathing beauties. This is the typical size that I have found in the past that I buy. And they have big feet, wow. And this, oh, she's still got her price tag on her. And then this one's, she's a little larger, I think. I don't know. Her head seems larger to me. And she was only $20. All right. How do I want this? I really do. I want her bow to show. So I'm putting her on this side. She's perfect for laying on a shelf. In fact, she can handle this whole shelf by herself. Look at that. We'll see. I may swap it up later, because I didn't try that before and I really like it. I did it like this because I had, you know, 2 girls in the same swimwear. So I thought maybe that would be cute. Okay. Okay, I'm over here away from the wall I'm about to show you so I can hide it. If you were with me the last time we did this room, you saw me go through a lot to get the right frame to take a poster I've had for years, like, I don't know, 40 years. And I actually found that poster on Amazon in case some of you, I think somebody bought it from what I can see. I can't see who buys something, but I can see what was purchased. So a little snip in here is I really appreciate it when you shop my links. And for your information, when you click on a link, even if you don't buy the thing that I said, I am still going to benefit with a commission if you make any purchase having gone into Amazon through my links. So I really do appreciate it. And you know, I have a whole Amazon shop where I just curate little departments, as I call them. And that you can find at Amazon.com/shop/your home, your happy place. I always have the link in the description box, and sometimes I'll put a link for one of the specific shops. So I may do, since you can find some of these girls, not that you want them, I understand that, but since I'm putting them out there, I will do a link for vintage beauties and some stuff that goes with it, okay? And if you're interested in that, shop it. Okay, so after all that, I took her down because I really wanted to go with this theme and have some fun in here for the summer. And there were quite a few options. And the one I landed on, I love canvases. You can buy most of these things in canvas, in a poster. You can buy them in, oh, I don't know, there's other options available. I love a stretched canvas, always have. So anyway, I'm getting ready to show you it. And I know you guys are gonna go, what is she thinking when I'm done with this room? But it makes me happy. And that's the whole idea of this channel, is make yourself happy in your home. So here we go. Ta-da! So I absolutely loved it. They are in vintage. I mean, even I don't know how, I'll get close up later, but it's a distressed canvas, so it makes it look very old as well. I do have to touch up the paint up there, but all right. So let's decorate down here. And I don't like to put a ton here, but here's my main thing. I say this all the time. None of us love to look at these. I'm going to start with my towel holder. I love these. When you have company, it's just the most sanitary way. We had a party last night, and I haven't gone to the trash yet, but when I went in there midway through to use the restroom, I was shocked to see that no one had used the paper towels yet. So I don't know if people were comfortable. I did have 3 hand towels, you know, hanging, but I don't like to touch a wet towel when I'm trying to dry my hands. So I at least started the trend so that hopefully people could follow. It's for their own sake. Now, I don't care whether they want to use those towels, use them. But I feel like you're going to get a better result drying when you have something dry. So starting with this, and I love it. It mimics our house. It mimics our railings on our deck. It mimics so many things in this house, this little X. The doors have the X's. These doors have the X's. And most of our house has the white trim. So I look for little things like that just to keep the design a little consistent. It's a very, very subliminal type thing, but it just is cool. And then these are just, to me, say beach. Any kind of awning stripe is always going to look beachy, coastal, and then of course in pink and white. Regardless, it would be coastal, but in this room it's perfect. So I'm sitting that here because I like it to be right next to the sink, which you can see. As I said, I'm using things I had. So while this would probably be super, super spring, I love the color in here. And I want something to cover this. this. And I have tried so many things in here and it just looks stupid. I don't even know if that doesn't look stupid. But what I'm going to add to it, hopefully, will tie it all together because I'm not putting much else on here. So she's a new acquisition. I did not read the description to find out her size. She's a little larger than some of them. I guess she's a medium if they come that way. She was not inexpensive. I bought her, I think I bought her on Amazon, but you could tell it was a private owner. It was shipped. It was shipped from, what was it? Dr. Livingston, I presume. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like, what is this? Big box, but she was totally wrapped up. I love, she's got her pink and green bows. I just think she's absolutely adorable. And she just, boy, does she have an attitude? I just think that looks great. Now I could probably put a candle over there, but for now I'm not going to. I'm keeping it super simple. So let's come over here and do the sink area. This one's probably my most elaborate display. Do you guys change your soaps out seasonally? I do. This is really, this Michael Design Works is one of my favorites. You can buy them on Amazon. Often they're kind of pricey. You can also find them at TJ Maxx for quite a bit less. Yeah, so this one's $6.99. Sometimes they're $28 on Amazon. But if it's a style and a bottle that you love, and it's just paper on here, this isn't. This is like a wax seal. Like the one I have in my powder room is so perfect. I will probably refill it, and you can. So if you find one that you really like, maybe it's worth it for you to spend that money, and I will link some below. This one is Flamingo Foaming Shea Butter Hand Soap. And I'm shocked that I could make this a flamingo room too with all the pink, and I have a lot of flamingos, but right now I don't have a vintage bathing beauty soap. Michael, can you make one? All right, these are ones that I purchased at Home Goods over the years. I love her. She is the only one I think that stands that I have so far. Love her beach ball. She's just pink. Isn't she cute? Perfect. And then this one also was Home Goods. I know because the price tags are still on them. She was $16.99, $19.99. Absolutely adorable. We still got the beach ball going. She's kind of almost the medium size again. And I just love, look at, are we any more relaxed than this? I love her. And I love that they're pink. So I actually had ordered that other pink one to go up here, but she was too big. Have I tried her there? No, I don't think so. Because I found another one. And even though she's blue, and I might move these around, we'll see. But she's the same size as the other ladies. So does she look like, she looks a lot like the gal that I have up there, although in the black and white polka dot, but no, she looks a lot like her. She's just a different color. This one I bought maybe on Amazon. She was $89. I know. So it really pays to look for these. If this is something you like, it pays to shop Home Goods for these. This one was even more because she's a little bit bigger. Okay, I was going to say that's the extent of my collection, but it's not. We're going to go up to that shelf. And I actually have one in my closet. And she's one of the smallest ones I own, and she has a finish on her that's kind of aged. But I like to keep her, so I keep one aside, but we're gonna go up to that shelf and see yet another one and decorate up there. So this is one of the shelves that I have built in here, and I didn't take this down because I really didn't want to move it. So I'm going to show you, he is just perched in there just perfectly. This is a shorter shelf, so it's kind of tough sometimes to find something. So I picked that just because it kind of brought out a little bit of seaside, and it's carrying a little bit of the blue. And then I know. If you saw my kitchen, I don't know. I think I had all of my flamingos that my daughter gave me in this one's a punch bowl up there. And I just changed that out for lemon plates. So I thought, okay, I've got that flamingo soap. It just made me think about, I need filler in this, and what are you going to put in here? This does not call for greenery. It just doesn't. And so I thought, okay, we'll just put that in there. And then I've got candle. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little tough. Okay, I'm going to put a candle. Obviously, I will not be burning it, but it just brings out a little bit of texture and, again, filler. And then we're going to finish it off with one of the Bathing Beauties. I think, again, she's a medium size, and she's got, I mean, that is a very conservative swimming suit on the bottom. Love her hat. I love her makeup, her earrings. I mean, she's gorgeous. And then that is this space. That's all I have in Bathing Beauty, so I'm going to finish this up with something on my door. I like to do something on the door on the inside because you can see through here, and not that I mind that, but this was hanging in here with probably less of the white, and I just gathered some more of the white when I deconstructed something else and filled it up, and I had a little bicycle. It'd be nicer to have something else, but I put a little bicycle in here, which is barely noticeable. And then we're gonna, I had the cutest rugs, you guys. They, I may have linked them before, but they're kind of made of foam, and my new dog decided that that is the best chew toy ever, and she's destroyed them. I had one in the kitchen. It was gorgeous. I don't know if you ever even got to see them. They were lavender, and I'm so disappointed. I have some great books that I wasn't sure where to keep, and when things are just put away, you forget about them. So I wanted them out in case. We'll see if I use them. If I don't, maybe I'll get rid of them, but they are kind of housekeeping type books. I love some of these kind. I mean, I'm sure I picked these up at a Home Goods or TJ Maxx years ago. You see them every now and then. This one's just cleaning tips. Some of these, so this I'm way better than I used to be on organizing. So this is a home organization book, and I'll just show you. We'll go to kitchen. So it's tabbed, and then it's got a little something in there, and I don't even know if these are still available. And it's just details. It reminds me of something that Martha Stewart would put together. Watch me go and find out that she did, but no, her picture would be all over it. So, you know, they're solving problems. I don't have enough drawer space. And then tips, and then organizing solutions. This is one I've kept for years, keeping house. There's just ones I love. Again, it's tabbed. It's very much like that one. But so deodorizing and disinfecting, how to care for stone floors, limestone. It goes through every kind of stone floor. I love that one. Only two more. This one is a Better Homes and Gardens. I think this, it says housekeeping for real life. I think this is a kind of fun thing if you're going to a bridal shower. You just don't know all these things. I don't know, I don't know that they even have home ec anymore. So this one's on healthy home and no vinegar smell. And the tips in here are beyond how to take care of your house plants, kitchen keeping, cleaning bathrooms, choosing furniture, etiquette. Everybody needs etiquette, you guys, especially these days. So I recommend this one. I bet you this is still available. Lastly, my home workbook, which I've got things stuffed in here. All right, this is something for if you've just moved into a house or whatever, and it has your brand, where'd you buy something, the date, your warranty period. I mean, this is really for that, almost like the accountant housekeeper. And that way, if you need to replace something, if something's not working, you've got your warranty information right here. I know a lot of people are digital. Some of us like paper, and I'm one of them. Okay, so anyway, I just thought I'd put these in here. It just made sense to me. It's not something I want sitting out in my kitchen. And they're tall enough to hide a plug. But I'm actually going to hide the plug with this pretty little pink candle as a bookend. I couldn't take this apart. So this was in the kitchen when the kitchen was pink, but the kitchen went lavender. And so I made a new arrangement, and I really, really just wanted to get this in there. I tried it over there. It was too tall. It was, I don't know. So here we are. I'm just popping that over here for some filler. I love it still looks beautiful to me. And then had some greenery and Easter eggs and I guess a bunny in this basket. And I took it all apart and decided to try and use it in here still. So it had a chalkboard thing on it. So I just went ahead and wrote mail on it. And, it is a spot that we come in from the house. So it's right under the calendar. So it really helps, like that one's like a graduation announcement. So I don't know, I feel like it kind of works together. So that's what I'm doing. And all this I'm doing on top of, it's not a piece of furniture really. It's our dog kennel. But I like to make use of spaces. Up here would be a great spot for some more bathing beauties, but I don't have any. So I'm going to look and see what I can do. I don't want to overfill. I'm just going to keep it as simple as possible, but I'll be back. Okay, I shopped the house. Here's some ideas. Always check your kitchen for things or if you keep things tucked away somewhere that you use in your kitchen, especially seasonally, that maybe you don't have a space for in your kitchen, that can always be something you can use in decor in a different room, which is exactly what I'm doing. I have the cutest, I bought this for, I believe, our first vacation rental that I completely did in a coastal seaside type decor. And so this is a canister set. This is just one of the three. They're actually raised where you see these dots and things, and they're beautiful. But you could use a canister for anything. Oh my gosh, there's still the prices on them. I'm so bad at this. $6.99 Home Goods. But it's been over, golly, it's been 17 years ago since we bought our vacation rentals. And where we are in here in the dog, where the dog kennel is, this would be a great place to keep dog treats. And then maybe one of them has your dog food in it. You don't have to have stuff that says dog on it. You don't have to buy it from there. So any kind of canister will do. This, I think, is the medium. I did take that one off the Malibu collection, of course. So I could put those on the same shelf, but I'm gonna shake it up and put one on each shelf. Another thing that you can always add, even though, well, of course you're not going to burn them if they're LED anyway, are candles. And these candles actually are new, but I didn't buy them for here. I just took the wrappers off. In fact, the paper's still on the bottom of this one. When Hobby Lobby has their candles on sale, I just always glance to see if there's, you know, something that's in that season that I might be wanting, and absolutely adore this for summer. And they are wax, but they have an LED. You got to put the battery in, which I haven't done that yet. But I mean, you cannot, if you're touching this, you have no idea. This totally is wax. And so don't put it outside because it will melt. And they typically will have a shorter version. Is photographs. So I was trying to think, do I have something? And I remember there's one laying around downstairs that happens to be of my husband and I at a beach. I think we're in Florida. So it's perfect. This frame mimics that frame of that mirror. And of course, we've got that theme going where I'm actually in a bathing suit, though you can't tell. So I think that's perfect. And also adds a personal touch because this is our house and I'm really bad about putting photos out. So that's all I'm going to do there. And I think that looks pretty good. When I was looking for some things, I found this downstairs. You can get these in any kind of decor theme pretty much. I had a bunny one out earlier. So I had picked this one up last year, put it out on the screen porch. At times it was down by the pool. But right now, I mean, the pool's open. It's cold. Kids were in it last weekend despite the fact that it was cold. But I'm just gonna, you know, right now this is the biggest summer impact. I'm not summer in the rest of the house yet. So I'm gonna just enjoy popping this in this little space I've got going here. Lastly, I'm going to see if I've got any pillows. I know I'd like a nice long one that says something, but I don't have that. So I'm going to go out in the garage and see if I've got any pillows I can pop in there that'll kind of give me the feeling I'm looking for, and then we will be done. I think I had success. Oops. I went in the garage without success. But then I remembered, oh, I have summer bins in the attic, and I know I had some flamingo pillows. And so I pulled those out because I used these outside last year under the deck and on the patio. And so I have quite a few. And what I love about this now is it's bringing in the blue in the room and the pink. And I'm tying that lone flamingo and flamingo soap together with the whole look. So I'm hoping it's going to look cute over there, and that's going to tell me whether that hat works. Not sure, but I have others to choose from. So I'm going to put this together and then I will come back with the reveal. Well, Memorial Day weekend is only 9 days away. And yes, we'll be entertaining again for the whole weekend. But you guys, I just hope that this was fun and kind of just got you thinking summer. And so if you've got some little spots in your rooms that you can give a little summer appeal to make you happy. I hope it inspired you in that way. Also, I really hope that the overall idea of using your collections and then kind of, you know, okay, so I collect this, let me see if there's any kind of wall decor that goes with that, and kind of pulling that whole theme together. It is so much fun. And it is nice to have, you know, a laundry room that's fun. For me, I love that. I don't know what's next. It looks like we may be having a nice day today. Hopefully tomorrow I can film our Kentucky Derby wind up, even though it's, you know, it'll soon be 2 weeks later. But if that's not the case, I will be bringing you another decorating video, and I'm planning on having one more this week. I will see you then, and you guys, I hope you have the best week. Make your home your happy place. Bye.